This is 91.1 The Avenue. I'm Ann Koenig, and this is The Avenue's Mile of Music coverage. Our Mile of Music coverage is made possible again this year with support from Nicolet Bank. We have additional support provided by Tyme Tours and Bistro. And today I am joined once again, we're so pleased to welcome back both to the Mile and to the Avenue studio, South for Winter. Hi guys, how are you?
Hello, thanks for having us back.
We're stoked to be back in Appleton for the second time. Mile 9, our second time at Mile.
Yeah, you made your Mile debut last year, and you guys have stayed busy, and I've had fun watching you on social media collaborate with different artists, and we were talking, you made a lot of good connections at Mile of Music here last year. Talk about some of that.
We did. We're actually playing a show with Seth Walker at the Arc in Ann Arbor next weekend. We met Seth the first 7 last year, and then we're actually playing a set in Nashville with King Margot, who we also met at Mile 7 last year, and we're playing with them in Nashville in a few weeks.
One of the most fun things, I think, is to watch the friendships that are made at Mile of Music among musicians, and watching you get a chance to watch other musicians, and then seeing collaborations between the bands that we get to meet here, and we love, and we just want everyone to get along and be friends.
We joke a little bit that this is kind of like summer camp for us. For King Margot, for example, lives in Nashville.
Yeah.
And we had to meet them here. So
wow,
we're neighbors, but we don't really see each other because we're always out on the road. So summer camp is Mile Music for us. We all get to see our friends and hang out.
Even like the Minks live around the corner from us. I don't think I've seen them since Mile of Music last year as well. And Wilderness was another one that was a connection for
We've
Danny
gotten
too.
to hang with them a bit in Nashville. They're also just awesome, so be sure to check them out too.
And of course, I know you know Adrian plus Meredith.
Yes, there's some very good
They're
friends.
Okay.
And Claire Kelly,
I was
some of
gonna
our
say,
best friends here.
Claire Kelly next. So,
Yep.
wow. You know, it's fun. It's what we want to all think happens, you know, when you get together. And it just means more cool music for us. Talk about your Mile of Music experience last year and what you bring, you know, what you bring to the Mile this time around.
We'll bring a pretty large van with a rooftop patio that we'll most likely be sitting on, appreciating some other shows throughout the festival, no doubt.
How does one get an invite to the rooftop
Well,
patio?
you know, you just gotta come over, say hi, and if
Hand
there's-
over a coffee and
It's a limit
we'll
of
talk.
6 people on top, but you know, you might get the VIP treatment if you're lucky.
We can be bribed.
Oh, gotcha. I'm imagining, you know, like an industrial scale at the foot of it, just to make sure that, you know,
That the weight limit is not reached.
right.
Get your ticket now, you know, line up.
You guys made a trip to New Zealand this winter?
We did. We got to go back home and see Nick's family and friends, and even do our first full New Zealand tour while we were over there, which was just wonderful. It was beautiful.
Unfortunately, we couldn't bring Alex in the luggage that time, but
So, you're willing to play something for us then today?
If you'll have us.
We would love it.
All right.
Our listeners demand it. Tell us what we're going to hear.
So this is an unreleased song, which according to PR is faux pas to play, but we'd love for you to hear it. This will be the first song on our next record.
we played it here for the first time last year. So we'd just finished writing it when we were staying in Muskegon over in Michigan before we caught the SS Badger across. And then we ended up playing it for the first time at this Mile 8 last year. So it was quite a cool opportunity to get it out, test it in front of a live audience, and we decided this will be the first single off the next album.
And this one's about how a New Zealander and a Coloradan met in Peru, South America, traveled across the oceans like birds flying south, and ended up in Nashville. It's called Something in the Stars.
I went down where the mountains spoke to the skies. You sang melodies I learned to harmonize. And when it came time to leave your arms far behind, when it came time, I placed my love on the line. Ooh, something in the stars shifted in the dark, and time was all ours. We crossed oceans like birds that search for a home. Couldn't find it in all the faces I know. So when it came time to leave your arms far behind, when it came time, I placed my love on the line. Ooh, something in the stars ooh, shifted in the dark, and time was all ours. And then I knew all the earth had felt it too. And then I knew that my love belonged to you. And then I knew all the earth had felt it too. And then I knew that my eyes saw only you. Something in the stars ooh, shifted in the dark, and when it came time to leave your arms far behind, when it came time, I placed my love on the line, and time was all ours.